Welcome Dash fam, best Dasher alive here, aka the work from home Dasher. We'll talk more about that in a second. I'm gonna break down how much DoorDash paid me for my first 1,000 deliveries. So I conducted a survey to get a feel for what average common people think DoorDashers can potentially make. How much do you think DoorDash drivers make?
I don't know. I think it's like more tips.
What would your guess be? Like a day or per hour or per month?
Quite a bit. See, it depends on the evening time. Because my daughter does a little bit of that.
If you were just to throw out a number, what do you think they do in like an hour or a day?
I'd say additionally, if she can make in 3 hours 200, that would be a reasonable number.
200 in 3 hours?
I'd say $50 an hour. That's a fun. That's
50 an hour.
Good income.
Yeah.
So 200 was an exaggeration.
Yeah.
That's Beverly Hills. Okay?
Yeah, gotcha. Thank you. Have a good day. Next on my way to pick up a DoorDash at Pickup Sticks. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, I've got a question for you. Super random. I'm making a video about DoorDashing. Just curious, how much do you think DoorDashers, because I'm trying to figure this out, how much do you think DoorDashers can make?
Depends on how much they work, no?
Sure, yeah, so let's say they like work for a day or a week. A day or a week or something like that.
I'd say they're probably live with like $80 a day.
How's it going? Yeah, for Jared.
Yes. Yeah, right here.
Cool, thank you. And hey, I just asked her, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to ask you the same question.
Yeah.
I'm making a little video. How much do you think DoorDashers make? Or how much do you think they can make, I should say?
I think DoorDashers can make, you talking monthly or
however you kind of want to think of it and throw out a number. It could be daily, monthly, weekly.
$4,000, no. $2,500 a month.
25 a month? What do you think?
Yeah, about the same.
About the same?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you guys. I took an Uber to go pick up a Gucci car, which I DoorDashed in. That video is coming soon. And on the way there, I spoke with the Uber driver about what he thought DoorDashers make.
Well, I don't know. I have a friend that he does DoorDash. He makes 100 to 200 a day.
Yeah.
My works, you know.
Does he work it like all day long?
All day long.
Yeah.
In the morning, and then he takes a break in the afternoon, and then he goes back again.
Gotcha.
So I guess it depends how many hours you put on.
And then lastly, as kind of a gift to them, giving them a proud parenting moment, I called my mother and my father, and I told them I've been doing a little bit of DoorDashing, and I asked them how much they think DoorDashers can make.
Well, first let me qualify it by saying I don't really know what DoorDash is. I've never used it. I only have an idea of what it is, but my idea is they only get paid by what they do, and most of their money is going to come from tips. Am I close?
Yeah, that's not wrong, yeah.
And who pays you the money? The person that you deliver to?
So DoorDash pays you an amount, and then if they tipped, then their tip is on top of that.
I guess you could probably get maybe a $40,000, $50,000 salary from it. Something that would sustain a small family.
Now here's me asking my dad.
I would guess like 20 to 30 bucks an hour. I'll bet they could make 100 to 150 bucks a day.
Just in case you're not familiar with how DoorDash works, DoorDash will get an order from a customer, and then it'll send an offer to its drivers, and that offer will say, pick up at this spot, drop off at this spot, how many miles that's going to be, and how much you'll get paid for completing that delivery. And then the driver has the option to either accept it or reject it. Two different ways that DoorDash tracks your time. The first is called dash time, which starts when you click dash now and ends when you click end dash. The second measurement of time that it gives you is called active time, and that starts once you accept an offer to when you click complete delivery on that offer. Now for me, I'm actually able to just sit at home and field offers because I'm literally right across the street from 6 different DoorDash restaurants, with more a half a mile away. So I just sit at home letting offers come in, and then when I get one, I wait 5 to 10 minutes to make sure the food's ready when I get there. And because I use an e-bike, I tend to get to places really quickly. And then I go grab it, I drop it off, and then I'm home within 5 to 10 minutes unless I get more offers, and then I just keep going and completing more deliveries. If I used my dash time as my actual time spent working, it would be extremely inaccurate because most of that time I'm just sitting at home doing whatever else I want to be doing. I've tracked it separately, like with my own little stopwatch, and my active time is very, very close to my actual time spent working. 1,026 total deliveries up until this point, and I made the very first delivery DoorDashing the very last week of March 2022. And then this will be all the way through the end of July 2022. You'll see in the screenshot that I'm going to put up, and I figured this was the best way that I can show you guys as far as how much I've earned from DoorDash, is actually showing you my bank statements. Like the deposits I got from DoorDash, putting those up on the screen. You'll see it kind of goes in reverse order, like it's showing you the months starting with August and then working its way back through March. I say August because the deposit for the last week of July didn't come in until August 1st, so I needed to use that inside of the earnings for my 1,000 deliveries. And I definitely could have fit a lot more deliveries into these few months right here, but that just happened to be the amount of time it took me to hit 1,000 deliveries. Sometimes I did a lot of door dashing, sometimes I didn't do any at all. And so if you add all that up, the total for 1,026 deliveries is $11,659.69. And that comes in at approximately $11.36 per delivery. And unfortunately, DoorDash doesn't let me go back far enough in the app to click into each dash and see my active time to be able to calculate my earnings per hour. But if you watch my other videos, there's plenty of screenshots. I do some ride-alongs, and you can see that I pretty much always come in around like $35 an hour, which would equate to about 334 hours spent working. If you watch my I did door dashing full-time for a month video, there was a week or two in there where I did a good chunk in my car. I think I spent $300 that month on gas. And outside of that, I've pretty much not used my car at all. I've just been exclusively on an e-bike. So let's just double that for the heck of it and call that 600, 700 bucks spent on gas. That still sticks me right around $11,000 in pure profit. And you can see right here, my customer rating is 4.8. I believe I had two, if I'm remembering correctly, 2 1-stars and 1 3-star, and the rest were 5 stars, something like that. I had a couple 1-star reviews, and I'm not sure why. That's one thing I wish DoorDash did a little bit better job of, is okay, like we see the negative review, but there's zero feedback as to what happened, and so we're not able to like evaluate or learn from a mistake. It's just like, yep, now there's a negative review there and you have no idea why.
Hi, Grace.
Yeah, you got me.
Those back in the little holder. $12.50, easy money.